How about you?
I'm very good, thank you. I have a question. We have an internship in our company. Would you like to join? Which is based in Singapore.
Well, I'm here to answer any questions you may have. So go ahead, shoot. Wow, an internship opportunity? That sounds exciting. Unfortunately, as an AI, I don't have the ability to work in a traditional sense. But thank you for...
Okay, no mind. Huh? Okay, let me summarize what it said. No, there's no music there. I think some background. See, this was a super AI model, which is already there. This video is almost 1 year old. So it means that the technology is already there. It's just getting trained and perfected, right? So what's surprising about it? I didn't ask the super AI model to say, give me the best 10 restaurants nearby. I didn't ask it to say, give me the best recommendation for a tour program or something. I just asked you a very random question saying that there's an internship in my company, would you like to join? It's a very random question. And instead of saying I did not flutter or anything, he just said, thank you for the opportunity, but being an AI model, I cannot join a traditional firm. It gave me a very intelligent, reasonable reasoning answer to that, right? And this is a 1 year old plus video. So imagine that these technologies are already there. And imagine this one sitting next to us and doing our accounting or doing cost computation or product costing. Imagine that. It's not far away from that, right? And that's what we are going to grapple with in the future. This is said, everybody said this, right? Everything is changing. And everything is changing in an uncontrollable manner, right? Until 2 weeks ago, or everybody was thinking OpenAI, billions of dollars invested by Stargate and all that, and suddenly one DeepSeek came and NVIDIA fell down by 14%, right? Uncontrollable. So, how is it relevant for us now, being a CMA group? So that's what I'm trying to bring it down. Okay, so before we go into that, some numbers. Obviously, there are 5.6 billion after 7 billion of 5.6 billion are internet users already. Social media growth, 4.9 billion people are actively using social media. Mobile usage has become 93% increased in the recent times. ChatGPT growth, 100 million users. This chart has been presented in every AI discussion, I'm sure, right? How it reached in 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, whatever, right? See, among all this, the shocking thing is, you see AI-driven growth on GDP. A PwC analysis said it's going to add $15.7 trillion of GDP globally in not too far, in 5 years' time. Right? That's like 30% of existing GDP, I think. It's huge. And that too because of AI-driven output, which means that every company is doing something to develop and deliver output, product, or some services using AI. Right? Yeah, this is the chart. And you see, this is a clipping of all those news. You see the amount. Nobody talks in thousands, lakhs, or millions. Not even millions anymore. It start with B, then it is AI. Right? It is AI, after it is B. Billions of dollars. Billions of dollars. You see that. Trump announced some $500 billion, and somebody is putting some $65 billion in Facebook. Oracle guys, I think, are here also. So they are also putting a lot of money behind it. Right? Everybody is investing tons of money. So it's very safe to say that every organization, whether it is small or big, are using ChatGPT, not ChatGPT, AI, in some form or the other, right? While everybody is investing a lot of money and a lot of use cases are there, but there are a lot of challenges, right? Challenges being, to start with, data, right? Cost accountants, we are fundamental users of data. Without data, we can't do any work, can we? Right? Without reliable data, it is impossible for us to do our job. And you all would have known how difficult it is for us to get reliable data when you go to any audit or any factory. Very difficult, right? And to get end-to-end data to train an AI model, imagine how difficult it's going to be. So there is challenge right now, and data is everything. Everybody spoke about this again. Without data, there is no AI, right? Intelligence is only based on experience, data, interpretation, all that comes, right? With data comes privacy issues, security issues, hacking, all those things. Then regulations. Still, all the governments are struggling how to do any regulation to regulate this AI, because they also don't understand AI. AI also doesn't understand how it is growing by itself. So lots of things are happening. So that's another big space which is becoming challenging to the government, users, developers, everyone, right? And of course, transparency and bias. We spoke about hallucination, we spoke about wrong interpretation, fake data. So there are a lot of issues coming up with data itself. AI is great, but still, there are a lot of challenges. Along with challenges, but there's also hope, right? There are a lot of predictions saying that this will happen, that will happen. That's why that billions of dollars are getting invested. Now, with all this, morning we spoke, CEO again, he spoke, Kamal Bali, he spoke about how he's expecting cost reduction, how he's expecting new businesses, how he's expecting partnerships, collaboration. So all of this, every business CEO nightmare is in terms of cost optimization, profit, growth, expansion, talent, all of that is a challenge, right? Can AI help in all of this? Maybe yes. If adopted correctly, used properly, I'm sure most of it can help, enhance, right? So while the business is expecting this, again, this also somebody spoke today morning, right? They already mentioned about learning and unlearning of Alvin Toffler code. But again, who do you think is learning the fastest? Well, we know we need to learn, but who do you think is learning the fastest? Anyone? Take a wild guess. Exactly, somebody said that, machines. Machines are the one who's learning the fastest right now, right? We are feeding data, we are training data, they are the one who's fastest. So it means that if we need to keep up with that, at least we should start learning and be open to learning, right? That's what the whole thing is about. Okay, now opportunities for CMA. So let me put it in perspective here, right? Let's adopt digital change and AI early. There's no hiding behind this. Right, the change is coming, it is already there. Every company is investing, we saw, every government is investing. So there is no hiding. It's a huge opportunity for us. So just get on to that and start adopting AI early and see how you can personalize AI for your profession, your area of work. Right, I think that is what is going to be a game changer to put you ahead of the game. Second, this is the opportunity to augment your skills, right? Traditional knowledge on accounting, all that is great. That sets the fundamentals. But how do you upskill beyond that, right? How do you move your profession? How do you move your positioning to a more strategic level, right? I think that's going to be another big opportunity for us to think, saying that we will have agents, we will have robots doing the basic data entry work and entry-level work, but we will move higher up the value chain to do more strategic work, to help business grow, to help business innovate. I think that's where the value will come from CMAs. Develop serious expertise in agentic force. This, I need to stress on this. See, 2025, I think, is going to be another big year where this term is going to be spoken about in every forum. Like how ChatGPT was, I think, agentic workforce, robotic agents, all those things is going to be big talk in 2025, right? What is agents? Agents are some specialized software which will do autonomous work in your day-to-day work, right? Which will do most of the work that we are doing at a rule-based level or at a task-based level, right? And probably do it slightly more intelligently than just an RPA. Many of you would have used RPA. How many of you use RPA? Right, many of you use RPA, right? It interprets data, does some recognition of data and all that, and some tasks. But this one will do slightly more intelligent. Imagine you give access to this agent and you tell the agent that I want a product costing for my new launch of a product for next year. It can do cost prediction, it can do market prediction, it can analyze your competitor pricing, it can do market analytics, and come out with a product positioning and product cost, all in super high speed. And that's what your CEO, that's what your marketing team will want, right? This is just one example. In fact, one of our clients is actually using this, right? You would have heard of EDLP. Who's still remembering this term called EDLP? Do you know EDLP? Everyday low price. You heard of this, right? So Walmart made it a big thing for them, saying everyday low price because they'll keep the price, they'll keep changing the price every day, keep it low compared to the market years. That's exactly what's happening in e-commerce, right? Now, with AI, all these e-commerce players and manufacturing and people who are selling on the e-commerce platform, they're able to data scrape, saying that this particular product is sold by this platform, this market, at what price, and today I'll price it lower so that people come to me, right? That's the level of competition AI is able to augment. So this is just a small example of how AI is being used or what is the capability that it can bring in, okay? And another one, learn prompt engineering, very practical, right? If you need to speak a language to somebody who's speaking some other language like Hindi or whatever, you need to learn their language, right? You need to give him an instruction in which he will understand and give your output or answer. So yeah, learn prompt engineering. I think many organizations are adopting prompt engineering training as part of their onboarding sessions, I think. I don't know how big it is in India right now, but many organizations are going this way. Along with your onboarding and induction training, there's a prompt engineering training as well, right? So please get on to this. At least let's, if not mastering developing AI, at least we'll know how to command the AI effectively and get the job done, right? I think that's the fundamental that we can do. Again, people spoke of collaboration. This is a worldwide phenomenon. The way currently what things are, collaboration, partnership, sharing, adopting best practices, learning from each other, you can't hide away from this. So don't feel shy, don't feel that you can hold information and that is going to be the biggest asset over others. No longer the game, right? Holding information and being secretive, it's all gone, it's all in the past. Information is easily available now. Now, how do you collaborate to add value, drive value out of it? I think that's going to be the game changer. So again, last thing, go up the value chain. Try to use AI for the mundane task and try to go up on the strategic chain to partner with business, partner with CEOs for more business-led, strategy-led business inputs. Again, a few other applications. See, there are a lot of application areas I can talk about. There are a lot of use cases, but then it'll take the whole day. Okay, so see, you can Google this. There are like 300 use cases right now available. Just click on this link or just Google this link. You will get it. It's an exhaustive list. You'll find it very useful. Okay. Now again, let me close a couple of slides like this. See, there are two divergent points, right? You all know this guy. You all know Harari. How many of you know this guy? Yeah, see. How many of you know his books? Homo sapien. Yeah? So this guy is an Israeli author, thought leader. So his prediction is it's an unprecedented threat to humanity. So he calls AI as threat to humanity. A completely one end of the spectrum, saying that it is doomsday. The other end, you see Satya Nadella, he's saying this is going to be the God's gift for productivity. AI is not just a technology, it's a key to unlocking new era of productivity and innovation. Right? So there are divergent views. Truth is somewhere in the middle. Probably both are true depending upon how we end up using AI. So let's use AI ethically in a more responsible manner and see how we can benefit from it in a responsible manner. I think that's all it is. Thank you all. Thank you again. Please connect with me. Happy to share more on the use cases and have a great conference, guys. Thank you.